I think we're live. Just change this fucking background. I've got to stop swearing on here, and who gives a fuck? Right, settings. Virtual background. Delete this one. Hope I put it on it. Here we go. Nice. What's happening, people? Hope you're all well. Oh, right. So I literally banged a session earlier. What the fuck's that from? Oh, fuck. Banged a session earlier. I was at the gym, at Activate Gym with the Slammers for about 2.5 hours. 2 hours, 40 minutes. Fuck me. I need to get training. Bad. I felt strong. I felt really, really strong, but my stamina weren't up to scratch. Table sav weren't up to scratch. Like, I've got some work to do. And I'm on the time limit as well. So, got to get training hard from now on. Back to training 3 days a week on table. I'm going to see what that does over the next few weeks. Hopefully it helps. Who we got in the chat? Ollie Stewart's in the chat. Dan Earthquake's in the chat. What's happening, mate? Who else is in here? We've got 10 people watching so far. Hooligan's going to be on in like 10 minutes. And we've got another guest coming on soon. One that you all like. Where is he? Where is he? It's Mr. Paul. Mr. Paul Maiden's going to be on in a minute. Oliver Scott in the chat. What's happening, mate? I'll just give him a nod. Here we go.
Hi, bud. Are you okay?
How you doing, mate? You all right?
Yeah, good, lad. You?
Yeah, not bad, not bad. Fucking done a training session earlier at the Slammers. Yeah, I was there for like 2.5 hours. Fucking hell.
How's your arm? Is it recovered?
Yeah, it's all good now, mate. But I seriously need to start training properly.
Why you
Fucking hell.
You getting your ass kicked?
Mate, at first I felt really good. But then we had a guy from work come today. His first session there, he's got a lot of potential. Done a bit with him. Then while others were on the table, now I got on the cable machine and started doing some heavy reps and some big lat drags and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Then I got on with Gary Brown. He's not a good person to go with anyway. He's solid as fuck. He fucking didn't help my confidence. Then I jumped on with Sylvan. Yeah, I couldn't do nothing with any of them at that point. I just kept pushing.
You're going to be finger, aren't you? You're going to be absolutely battered from finger. You was in America, then you pulled James Beach. I mean, you can't be expecting for it to be like in top form and stuff because it's just not going to happen, is it?
No, that's it. I mean, but today though, I got rained off work today. I didn't do a thing at work, so I've been resting all day. I had a few hours sleep when I got back. So I was expecting more, to be honest. Like I said, at first I felt strong, but I just depleted like really quick. And I felt a little bit like rusty on the table sort of thing. Whether that was because I was just fucked or whatever, I don't know. But long story, I need to start training proper now. I'm going to start training again 2-3 days a week on table.
Well, I've got my new training partner. You can see him behind me, Dan Hanlon.
Yeah. Fucking hell, you're never going to let that one go, are you?
No, man. Quite spitting image, isn't it? Spitting image. So I think though, Tom, like, we obviously you fly and then you had your match with ITEL, you get a bit jet lagged, then you go out, you chill out, and then you come back and then you end up in a fucking career ender with fucking Beachy. I mean, you pulled all day Saturday. I mean, let's be honest, you're like right-handed, you pulled like 350 matches plus. It was like stupid. I mean, your body's going to need a minute. You know what I mean? You're probably better off just tapering off for about 10 days, letting yourself heal up a little bit, have a bit of good food, and then just ease back into your training. Because what's next? What have you got coming up next?
Well, I was in two minds whether to do the qualifier the EAL qualifier.
Well, where's that?
Wolverhampton this Sunday.
Oh, is it this Sunday? That is it
this Sunday? Yeah, 2nd of June. 2nd of June. This Sunday.
Right, okay. I thought that was at the end of the year, that Wolverhampton. I thought they've got about 9 tournaments on there. I thought one of them was in Warrington near me. It was only about 10 minutes from me.
I think there was one in Middlesbrough like last month, but that had to get cancelled last minute, I think.
All right,
there's a few more coming up. There's one in Wales coming up. Wolverhampton, obviously, this weekend. There's quite a few. I think the finals in October in Wolverhampton as well. So it's pretty central for everyone.
Yeah, I mean,
but I'm going to turn up. I'm going to turn up there. I'm going to see who's there first before I enter, because I'm going to try and be smart about it.
And what's the prize? So if you qualify, what did they do? Pay for your flights and your hotel over to Turkey, or?
Yeah, I think it's like a. From what I can gather, they're doing the qualifiers all around the country. Then you got to find the winner of all them qualifiers goes to the final qualifier in Wolverhampton, and then I think it's the winner of that final qualifier that gets their flights paid for to go to Istanbul. I think.
And what is that to pull in a tournament, or is that like a guaranteed super match?
I think it's probably a tournament. So it's basically like 3 qualifying stages almost. Like you got the areas, then you got the whole UK qualifier, and then it's the winner of the UK qualifiers versus the winner of the other countries' qualifiers.
Yeah,
I think it's tournament format.
Yeah, I mean Bradford won. I think Bradford won the one. Was it in Scotland?
Yeah.
He's looking in good form, in Bradford. I mean, like I remember last time I spoke to him, he said he was like he's right arm in best form of his life, and it sort of took over his left. He got it banged up obviously when he pulled with you. I think he's still not right since then. And he was short of the weekend. Him and James Wall, they was having like the words, and I asked him outright. I said to Bradford, I says, "Do you think you can, you've got anything for James Wall now?" And he said, "Yeah." So, and David, like he's not silly, is he? So he probably, if he says it, he means it. So I'm really,
he knows where it's at, doesn't he? He knows where it's at.
I'm really looking forward to seeing how Bradford is then when he's saying this, because when he's confident, Bradford, he generally does very well. How do you see that match going between him and James Wall? Because no doubt they'll probably be the same weight at Nationals, 95 something.
Yeah, that's it. To be honest, I was thinking about it when he mentioned about Bradford and Beachy left arm. I started thinking about Bradford and Wall right arm as well. Like you said, because Bradford's been injured, it's been focused on his right a lot more. It's probably going to be the best version of his right that there's ever been, like up to date. I think it's a styles thing as well. I think Bradford's more than capable of taking James's hand, but again, James is more than capable if he gets a tight strap of restricting that from happening. So I think that's a really interesting match. At the same weight, it's all going to be down to the setup. If Bradford can get enough back pressure without James being able to scoop round enough like on the setup, if James can't get far enough forward without Bradford loading into his fingers, then it could be a bad day for James.
See, I remember last time they pulled. So they pulled, I think, about 3 years ago down at Old Club Torture, and they had a super match there. And Bradford come out on top. He was manipulating a referee's grip, and it was when it went to referee's grip, James couldn't quite get forward. But when James got arm in arm, obviously it was James's. But Bradford manipulated a really good match that day. And then the last time they pulled was in Scotland. So it wasn't fresh for fresh. It wasn't a tournament. It was more like a King of Scotland thing that they had. And Bradford couldn't top roll James. I mean, James beat him in a top roll. He beat him inside. Albeit Bradford had pulled against James Stewart and had his wrist flopped back. So you don't know how much that takes out of it, do you? Because, I mean, different levels. Although they'd all pulled super matches. So I would be interested to see it. I know like James Wall will be watching this or tonight or tomorrow. He'll be spitting feathers because he'll definitely be saying, "Listen, Paul, like you're full of shit. I will kill David Bradford." Because he genuinely believes he's like the only person who can beat him at this moment in time is Minder. He's convinced. I know he's got his niggle at his elbow. It's getting better, thankfully. He's been working a lot on his top roll and stuff. But he genuinely believes right-handed there is only Minder who can take him out. He believes obviously you dodged him. He believes Dwyer dodged him. He believes a lot of people are dodging him, and rightly, like I don't think anyone's dodging him. I don't think anyone's dodged him, but I do think this, that in his head in his head, he's that committed. He's that committed, that revved up, that ready to go. He genuinely believes like that people just want to avoid him. You know what I mean?
I think the thing as well, Paul, like you said, a lot of it is that self-belief. If you don't have enough self-belief like that as well, you're never going to get there, are you? That can carry you that extra step forward that you need. I mean, even to the point where he's saying like, "Oh yeah, the only person I think can beat me at the minute is Minder." He's already accepting that Minder can beat him in a way. Do you know what I mean? But if he changed that mindset a little bit more, I said, "No, I don't think anyone. I don't even think Minder can beat me. He'll have a better chance of beating Minder when they get drawn together." Do you know what I mean? It's that positive mindset sort of thing, and he's like I said, he's on a tear at the minute. There's no reason for him not to think that, and he's going to go far with that mindset.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, I do think that he's a terrible style for most pullers. I would be interested to see him and O'Dwyer go at it though, because O'Dwyer of 18 months ago, I would say James Wall all day, but the new O'Dwyer, we've not seen I know he's world champion. We've not seen his newfound press, his hook, what he's gone away, he's gone working hard on. And I'm really interested in finding out how strong that is. Because if he can meet James Wall centre table, he has the bigger frame to put James Wall on the B side.
Yeah.
We all know that James's B side was his weak part, many moons ago. Now he's really worked and tightened that up, and he's stout straight through the clock from 9 to 5. But I would be interested to see how we would get on if O'Dwyer dropped that hammer on him.
I think it's going to start off pretty close, but I think over like a 5-rounder, a 7-rounder, if they banged inside every single time, then I think James has got more aggression, more stamina, like on the power base like that. If they're both meeting inside and that, James is going to outlast him. I think.
Yeah, it'd be very difficult for anyone to beat him in the stamina game because he just does so much.
There's no quitting James as well, is there? Sort of thing. He'll just commit harder.
No, I mean, when he was pulling RDJ, his nose was bleeding, everything. So it's like he really does leave it all on the table, and he's the most committed. I mean, I'll speak to him like almost on a daily basis, and he's always in gym in the morning, gym in the afternoon. His lads come around training at night. He's training 2-3 times a day. And that's like he's at the pinnacle of his of where he wants to be. He doesn't drink. He's living on fucking bone broth and makes his dinners 3 days in advance. I mean, the guy's just an ultimate committed, and you've got to give him a big pat on back and just say, "Listen, mate, well done." But
that's what I feel like I need to do now.
In chat, he's probably wants us to talk about him, but we're not going to speak about you tonight, Jim.
Nah, not tonight. Not tonight.
No, we don't want to speak about you. Everyone knows you're 20 kilos heavier than Tom. We're not interested. Oh no. To be fair, he's not boasted at all about that. He's not boasted.
No, mate. But fucking, like I said to him, fair play, mate.
With tough bits. I think next on his list. I mean, obviously, him and Bradford has got to come together at some point. But he's more interested in pulling Sergey. So he said to me yesterday, he said he wants to get down to, proper fighting weight now for go and pull Sergey, get down into a good camp ready for nationals. Of course, we've got the Triple Crown coming up, haven't we? And then after that, he's going to nail down and go for nationals. And I think he wants Sergey. But I like Sergey's great, man. And he was dominating on side table in Manchester. But, he's one of those guys, Sergey, that you can't really pull fur with him. He's constantly like gripping, re-gripping over your hand and just surging to pad. And, there's no enjoyment in that training format for me personally. And it doesn't give a true example. Like, I think that, like, Sergey, he's a beast and he has the potential to be, maybe number one because of his pure speed. But I honestly think James is going to out-wrestle him. James gets a stop on Sergey, especially in the strap. It's good night, Bianna. But then there's quite a few others. I mean, we've got Weber in there as well. If Lee can soak up the 8, I mean, no, I don't think anyone really pulls through Lee Weber in a slow pull. I think he's he's the man really in like if you go deadly slow with Lee. So that 105 class is going to be stacked. Obviously, we're probably going to see O'Dwyer in there. I'm going to be at 105. I'm sitting at 112 now, so I'm aiming for 105s for them. Obviously, I don't know. Scott Barrett and Bradford could end up coming up. James Wall might think, "Fuck it," you know, I'm coming there as well.
It might be the most class this year.
Yeah, it is. But then I was thinking, because with Dan moving the weights now to 78, me and Beachy were talking about this yesterday. How well Adam Barnett did with Zolpap, but then we thought, oh, is he going to get a chance? And the cards are stacked. So when we went through it yesterday, I think 78 kilo class, where 86 kilos last year stole the show. 78 could be an absolute screamer. So you're going to have Tom Wilson, you're going to have Tom Mitchell, Ted Wilson, the Scottish guy who trains with Bradford, who beat Ted. You're going to have Meerkat, Alexander Bilcroft. You're going to have possibly Craig Sanders if he avoids 86 and goes to 78, because that's Craig Sanders' one.
He can make that as well.
Yeah, comfortably. You're going to have Jason Hill rolling in at 78. That your friend that who trained with you at Slough, that Romanian fella who beat Dan Hanlon that time.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Fucking hell. Then you've got people like Ethan Fisher coming up the ladder. It's Rantaway, that class. I mean, I'm probably missing people now. Oh, here's one of them. Yeah, no, the studies self. Hey, doing, brother? You okay?
Yeah, good, mate. You?
Yeah, good, man. Good. Yeah, I'm even better now. You're like fucking image of American History X there.
Yeah, mate. Just got in. Literally.
What are you doing there? Getting a nosh or something?
Nah, just sorted out all my shit in my gym. So literally just had quite a hefty training session. So
we're just saying then, like, 78 kilo this year with weight changing from 75 to 78. Like, you've got Tom Mitchell, Tom Wilson, Ted Wilson, that Scottish kid. Sorry, man, I always forget his name, Mike. And then Alexander Bilcroft, fucking Fisher. And I know I'm missing guys there. I mean, that's a class and a half, isn't it? 78. Kieran Morrison can make that weight as well.
What, 78?
Yeah. Kieran Morrison, when I saw him in Scotland, they were 80 kilos in Scotland.
Was he?
Yeah.
Michael Jarvis is his name, Paul.
Yeah, and that's it. Michael Jarvis. Yeah, he's going to be a good kid. He's built like a pea shooter, but he's going to end up being a good one. So you've got him, and Tom Mitchell's in chat now. Ollie Webber's about too.
Tom Mitchell, Holly Stewart, Lloyd Herbert.
Yeah, so that's going to be. I mean, it's going to be stacked, man. It's so competitive, isn't it? Like, you've got this massive 78. It's going to be absolutely mega. 86 is probably going to be rancid again. Minus obviously probably UJ. You're pulling 75s now anyway.
Yeah.
So 86 will be rancid. 95s. That probably be the weaker class, I should imagine. You've got to have Greg Foster, maybe Barrett and James Wall. I think we can pick 1, 2, 3 though, really. But then 105s, obviously myself, Webber, Beachy, Sir Guy, Adrian, whoever else might roll in it, then 105 weights, you don't know. That's going to be a class in itself. And then supers is going to be, because they're all getting strong. I mean, you've got Dean Bolt, who's in amazing form. You've got James Stewart. You've got Minder. You've got fucking Hightower.
You need to get all them heavy supers in the same class at once.
Yeah. 100%.
All in there at once, like Kyle, Hightower, Minder, James Stewart.
Well,
need them all in there and then to see who's.
Well, we might be seeing Carl Hutchinson come down to 105s, because obviously now he's damaged his shoulder. So he was on his weight cut. He went from like 126 and he's down to like 120. When we saw him in Manchester, he's probably down to maybe 115 now. And he reckons he's coming to 105. So if Carl makes 105, then Carl's out of there. And I think that would suit Carl Hutchinson more, because I know he tries to stay big and look impressive. But if you're living on one of them sleep apnea machines and you're feeling unfit and you're getting injured all the time because your body's just saying, listen, I'm sick of having 6,000 calories a day, you know what I mean? Then it's no good for you, is it? And
I think balls, isn't it? Every time Paul's serious, actually gets injured. Pretty much.
So I think if he makes 105, he's going to be brutal, because he was strong when he told me one arm. He was mega strong, wasn't
he? Yeah, he was.
I think he's training under Lachlan O'Deur's weightlifting routine now.
Is he?
Yeah, he's training under his weight routine. I've not seen it. There's a kid who come to our gym. He trains with God's Grip guys, and they train at our place now. And one of them was under Lachlan O'Deur's weightlifting routine. So it was a good routine, but wasn't quite suiting him, for actually learning how to arm wrestle.
That's the thing, different routines.
Weightlifting, is it?
People, don't they?
Yeah, the weightlifting's So like he was showing him the weightlifting routine of like what to do and stuff like that. Yeah, but not obviously. Not. I don't think he was coaching him the arm wrestling. But it's difficult. I mean, like I remember David Bradford and stuff. They were getting coached off Engin Terzi, and I went down one day when they was being coached, and it was just like hey, they're looking at a phone in backyard and like trying to explain what to do. Engin were watching them. Now I don't know how successful that were. Personally, I didn't think that suited Bradford's style. Trying to just be a side pressure guy. I think he tried it for a little bit, and I think he ended up breaking his hand open quite a lot. Do you know what I mean?
He's a pure top roller, isn't he, Bradford?
Yeah. So what are we all ready for Tom Mitchell then, Jay? What is it? 5 weeks away, something like that. You and Tom Mitchell for the UK belt 75s.
Yeah, I can't wait, mate. I'm literally been training quite hard. I've been having somebody different come over like every other day, so I'm training hard for him. So you best be ready.
What
is your weight now? Is the weigh-in day before, or is it on the day?
No, it can be a weigh-in day before. Yeah, if they want to weigh in day same day, no problem. If they want to weigh in night before, no issues. Yeah, it's normal rules, 24 hours.
Yeah, this morning I weighed 79 kilos. So
get on, man. You're like a Jippo's dog, all cock and rib.
Yeah, man. But I'm still feeling solid. You know what I mean? So I don't think I've lost any strength or anything.
And what's like? Who's your main training partners? Were you? Because I know you don't live near Tom now, do you? You live a bit further away, don't you?
Yeah, that's it. I live like an hour away now. So,
have you gone north south or have you gone across country?
Yeah, gone to more towards Wales.
Have you? Fucking hell.
So I'm literally like an hour and a half away from Wales now.
But which club's closest in Wales then?
Fuck knows. But I train when I do train. I train at Swindon. It's literally like 25 minutes from me, so.
And how do you get on with like Harry Leal and that? How's he getting on? Because I've heard he's strong at the minute.
Yeah, well, he ain't been there regular, so he goes there like once every couple of months now because he's working up in London, so I ain't seen him in like a few months.
Okay. Yeah, Tom Mitchell's doing shit there, Tom Holland. I'm taking over his chat.
I'm under 70, but I'm sure it'll be enough. That's what Tom said.
What did he say?
He said, I'm under 70 kilo, but I'm sure it'll be enough.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, but he's got like world's best. He's got the like world's best job, hasn't he? Like fucking, he's like genuinely a postman. I mean, it's not just his nickname. He's like he walks around like 30 miles a day. No wonder he looks like a fucking Biafra, whatever you call him. Like Tom Mitchell, could be one of them, but if you got him some of them tanning injections, he'd look like one of them that carries fucking water in Africa, wouldn't he? You know what I mean?
What, is he actually a postman?
Yeah, he's a postman. That's why he's called the fucking postman. Yeah.
Hope he delivers on the day.
Yeah, yeah. He's Royal Mail, so you fucking no chance. Yeah. If he does, it definitely won't be special delivery before 1. Yeah, so I tell you what, man. I can only say good things about Tom Mitchell because he's a stud in it, and he even before he won Worlds in 2022, I think in France, he was obviously he's been a stud. He's plugged away for a lot of time, hasn't he? And got nothing but respect him. Like that lad, he's a beast. Got a lot of time, a lot of time for him. You know what I mean? Committed, and he's always in great shape, isn't he? Always in great shape.
Yeah, left arm, he's fucking literally unbeatable at 75. No one's been able to beat him for a couple of years in Britain.
Don't be saying that. No, don't say that he's unbeatable. You said, yeah, in your mind.
He used to be unbeatable. You know what I mean? Under 75 kilo, you know what I mean? Now he's going to feel the power in Wales.
He's going to get smacked around skull with a belt, is he?
He is, mate. He's going to get fucked all over the place.
So is Tom the belt holder now, or are they both fighting for the belt?
No, Tom's a belt holder, man. He's the king, isn't he? 75 kilo king.
He's held it for a while now, though, hasn't he?
Yeah, he's a stud, man. I mean, Tom Wilson come training last night, and he come with Elliot Eccles because Elliot trains with us full time now. He has done for about 4 months, But Tom Wilson coming, I was excited because he's another kid with a massive future. But he's like, he reminds me of like a Dave Chaffee type dude. So he's like, he has that stamina over round one, and not many people can beat him in like over one round. And then like it's round two, he sort of like, you know, just fucking fizzles out a little bit. So we had him like on routines last night and that. And if he sticks to it and keeps coming with us, he'll be an absolute handful because you sort his stamina out, and then you can start working with his technique. He's going to be a real handful, and he's got potential. It just needs to get rid of that Leeds mindset in my head. Like they got that Leeds mindset, man. Like,
I mean, he banged in the hook with Jay in Ireland, and he pressed me there out how strong he was.
Yeah, he was quite strong.
You know, you were fingering you, Jay. You were like dehydrated a little bit, you said, and you were fingering, weren't you? Like, but that was the slowest I've ever seen you that day. Like, everyone got jump on you, didn't
they? They did, to be honest, but fuck it, it is what it is.
Yeah.
Them days, isn't it?
That's it. He did feel quite strong though in the hook. Fair play to him.
Yeah, he's a beast, man. Like that first round, he's a beast. It's a really exciting class. Like, if someone says to me, like in a super match, you know, with you, like, I think that in a super match you can probably beat on your day probably every one of the 75s. Like, but on your day, I mean, obviously it figures out how it works. But then in a tournament, like, your stamina has let you down, and then it sort of opens up a little bit for some of the other guys. So like Tom Wilson, very much like a tournament one pin man. He can like get through it. Where like your stamina isn't the best either, but you're on another level. Like, you get caught up in more wars, and that's your problem. Like, you always seem to end up being like war after war after war, but you win them, but you just end up war after war after war, don't you? Yeah. And then you know, it's like, you don't, you know, there's no go-to top roll that you're pulling out and shit. You just fucking career wars, and then, you know, then that. So I don't know, man. You might like, and then Conor Sale, like, even if you was to pull him like over 75, it, you know, people would probably say you probably be the favourite.
Yeah,
but then,
I'd smash him.
Yeah, but then like Conor Sale, he can put people to pad in a blink of an eye, and he saves his arm a lot, doesn't he? It's I don't know, man. It's a really exciting times, like really exciting times. These classes. So you, Tom, no lad. I mean, are you going to pull your weight at nationals this year, or are you going to like move up? Are you going to challenge, or what's going on?
I've literally said if anyone's going to ask me to go in their weight class on the day, I'm going to go in that weight class. Whoever wants me to go in their weight, I'm going to go.
Well, I'm telling you, no, I don't want you in mine, so leave me alone.
Put it this way, now I'm like, especially today after reality check, fucking hell, I'm training like fuck now. Like, this is going to be the hardest I've trained. Like, for the rest of this year, this is going to be the hardest I've trained like ever.
I don't think you've had a reality check. I just think you've just
today, mate. Honestly, I just fucking
you've had a bad man. It's been tough, man. It's like I said, we've already touched on it. Like 2 weeks of like fucking bedlam, and like you. It reminds me, like, so I can go back to 2003. I remember having like, there's like 18 tournaments this one year. Neil were doing all these like fairground type stuff. They'd filled up the year as well as World, Europeans, Nationals, all the bullshit. And I remember halfway through that, we did a training session with Craig Sanders. Now, and I was pretty fucking beastie around that time. And I remember training with Craig, and he battered me everywhere. Like, and I'm thinking, what the fuck's going on? Like, I mean, how battered me. And I left that training session thinking, like, is it me? I was just weak or confident. But then I thought I'd pulled like 5 weekends in a row of training, and then I've just been there. I had 2 weeks off, and I just annihilated everyone in next tournament. Like, just a fucking joke. And sometimes you just need your body for reset. I mean, look at Noah Burton. Like, he's like a good example. I mean, he's had like one of the busiest years out of anyone. He pulls everything week in, week out, and then he's things have been out for him. He ended up taking a loss to Meerkat. Went on side table. He said he got thrown around like a rag doll. He just felt like his body just needed a rest. He took a month off. No one gave him a chance with Curtis, and he would come back and beat up Curtis pretty bad. Do you know what I mean? So it's like, it just shows that sometimes you just need to listen to your body. Just have a minute Stop chasing it. Just have a minute and then let your body reset and then come back. And then you come back usually to a bigger and higher level. Because don't forget, Tom, like everything that you're doing now is not. There's no small matches. There's no give me matches. Everything that you do, it has like, I don't believe in pressure because pressure is a word that you put on yourself, but like you have something riding on a match, every match that you have, and you have done for the last 10 years. There's no like, oh yeah, I'm pulling, excuse me, but I'd say Adam Barnett, or I'm pulling Murray or whatever, X, Y, and Z. You're not getting those matches where you're like that 50%, you know, where like you're 10% favourite, 15% favourite now. You're literally in 50-50s or fucking 49-51s. That's your life. So every match that you're in, it's an high stakes match, and it's like pushing yourself to the limit. I mean, you just took out Oleg. I mean, you're beating yourself up a little bit about reality check, and this is, you've got to just sometimes sit back, relax, think about stuff, and think, hang on. It was only a couple of months ago that I just took out Oleg, who's been top 2 and 3 world for the last 2-3 years. The guy's an absolute stud, and you're just beating him. Like, so you're not in bad form. You're in amazing form. You went, you know, you might not train much after. Then you went to knuckles up. You're a bit silly because you didn't pull someone your own weight. You pulled like you normally do. You're pulling above your weight, and you're pulling 101 kilo guy. The guy just stood. If it would have been for a 15-minute break, you probably would have won, because you had him, and then he probably wouldn't have been able to recover. But he did. He had 15 minutes to recover, and that was a big difference. So that could have been a different result. Do you know what I mean? You went to Manchester, you pulled 350 matches right term. You went out on a night out. You get back in at 4:30 in the morning, whatever. And then you go and pull James Beach. It's like, you know, what do you expect? Like, your body ain't going to recover. You know what I mean? So
this is what I partly mean about reality check as well, sort of things. Like, I've got to start taking it like really serious now. Can't be going on these benders like night before a fucking match and that. And you know, I can't be taking matches like week after week sort of thing and all that shit. Like, I just can't do it anymore. I've got to be really serious about it. Like, I can't be. I'm not winging it, but I'm just fucking enjoying life at the same time. Do you know what I mean? So
yeah, that's what life's about, though, Tom. Like, fucking. Like, you've been pulling a long time, and you've been pulling like on and off since you was like 9 years old, and it's like me with my life now. I'm chilling. I'm training. I've started training. I mean, I did my first real training session yesterday, and I'm getting back towards going with Worlds in October and Nationals and stuff. So I'm actually training now. But then, like, you've got yourself there. You've got a life. You're getting married. You know. It's different, man. Life becomes a bit different, and like, it's not like the be all and end. It's not the be all and end all anymore. And maybe it would be if we was all earning like $1 million, but we're not. And this is the thing. It takes a special person, the hungry person, which certainly isn't me anymore, to like get up at 4 in the morning, like and 5 in the morning and shit like that, and go training, then like 20 minutes sleep at afternoon, watch kids, train again, then train again at night. And, you know, that isn't me anymore. And it is what it is. I've come to terms with that. You're not as hungry. And to be truthful, like, you've just won a European title. It might not be you. It might, you know, like you know, yeah. Don't fight. Hey. So, you know, it might be the fact that, like, it might suit your lifestyle because you've just beat one of the world's best arm wrestlers. So maybe whatever you're doing is working. Maybe that's a solution. You don't have to be like living the life, eating 25 fucking chocolate digestives a week. You know what I mean? And drinking 16 pints of milk. Maybe that's too much pressure on yourself to win. Maybe chasing people all the time is too much pressure. Maybe, like, when we had our chat, you just stick to what you do. And look what happened. Like, you went and won an 85 kilo fucking European belt, and you're going for like world and independence and shit next year. And, you know, maybe it's a sign not to take it as serious and just enjoy it. Because don't you think that, like, we're all in that boat where, like, somewhere that we got into arm wrestling because we love doing it, but then somewhere along the line, like, the enjoyment stops, the word pressure creeps on, and then it's sort of like you go into a tournament and you know, people expect you to win or you expect something from it, and you're no longer really enjoying it anymore. You're more nervous, you're more anxious about it than you ever was before, because you got a little bit better, or that sort of that little bit, that enjoyment gets taken away. You know what I mean? And that happens a lot as well as you move on.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, though, mate, like especially the last few years, like when I go into a tournament or super match or whatever, I won't be going into it like fully confident. I'll actually be going into it on the way up there. I'll be like, this might be it. This might be the day. You know what I mean? This might be the day that I get batted and all that. But then I think the no pressure like that helps as well. Like if I'm not putting pressure on myself like that, I'm thinking, oh, fuck it, what's worse going to happen? Then end up doing really well. When I put pressure on myself to win, that's when it starts backfiring a little bit.
Well, yeah, because when you're under pressure and you're anxious, you can't think straight. And if you can't think straight, you don't, you're not flowing. Like yourself, if you have a panic, like if fucking dog goes in the middle of the road or something, or kids, you can't find kid or whatever, you go into panic and you can't think straight. When you do that on an arm wrestling table, it's the same thing in principle. You can't think straight, so you need to just calm the fuck down, realize why you're arm wrestling. You're there to enjoy yourself. It's not. You're not getting $1 million yet. You know what I mean? So just go there and just actually enjoy yourself and have fun. And when that pressure goes off, then you flow better as an arm wrestler anyway, don't you? So
I mean, it's the last couple of outings that I've had as well. Like again, not taking anything away from the losses that I've had recently from Beck and James Beach, but the last couple of matches out, you've probably seen it already. I've not been like aggressive like I was with Oleg and past matches before that sort of thing. I've been trying a bit more calm, collected, like thinking about it more. But I don't think that works in my favour. I think I'm more of an aggressive wrestler. I think next time out, I need to really fire up as much as I can. I think that's where I do a lot. It's like channeled aggression sort of thing. If I'm being too calm, I'm too relaxed, I'm too patient. Like too much patience isn't good, especially when you're in a war.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I mean, like you can try and change the person that you are, right? You can try and change the person you are, but if that's not you, then don't be something you're not. Like, it's like making love. I mean, if someone says to me, "Make love to a woman," it's a fucking strangling a woman, isn't it? You know what I mean, Jay? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, like, you can say whatever you want, but you're never going to see me doing Peter Andre, stroke it up out here and all that. It's far out in face and a strangle edge.
Straight up, mate.
Yeah, listen, boys. I'm going to go because I'm going to go and watch something with Kirsty and chill out. So,
Cheers,
thanks for having me on, and I'll catch you all later on. All right, boys.
Nice one, Paul.
Easy, mate.
Take care, boys. See you, chat. See you later, guys. Take care. Bye.
Yeah, buddy. Fucking hell, what are you saying?
Fuck all, mate. Literally just banged a fat workout.
Yeah, have anyone around or just by yourself?
Nah, just by myself tonight.
Fair enough.
Feeling strong, mate. My numbers are going up and that, and I'm still losing the weight, so
I felt
it's all good.
I felt strong for the first fucking 20 minutes earlier. Then I felt weak as piss.
Did you?
Now, do you know what it is? Fucking had mentor come from work. We've had fucking 4 people drop off already because Paul's gone. Nice one, boys. Fucking one back on. Yeah, I trained mentor earlier from work.
Yeah.
And fucking he's pretty good, you know.
Is he?
Yeah, bro, fucking hell. He's only 74 kilo as well.
Is he?
Fucking 85, something like that. He's pretty good for a first time, especially. But yeah, got on table with him for a little bit, obviously letting him get in positions and that. He's quite strong.
Yeah.
Then when he jumped on with the others and that, got on that fucking cable machine, started doing some pronation, like not maxing pronation, but heavy enough.
Yeah.
And then I just got the fucking single handle, started doing lat pulls, and that done the whole fucking stack. Sort of done a few sets of the whole stack, like proper fuck myself up.
Yeah.
On with Gary, and I was like, all right, fuck me, I feel weak as piss.
That right arm.
Right arm, yeah. Didn't feel weak as piss, but I just felt burnt. I've got a habit of whenever I'm not on the table, if there's a weight stack there, I'm fucking lifting it.
Yeah.
I'm constantly trading. Like if I'm not on the table, I'm on the weights.
Yeah.
But that's the problem. Like, I'm not even paid. Like everyone else is just doing the table, so I'm depleting a lot faster than them lot. Then fucking done it with Gary. It was pretty even in that, but he's having the edge. Then I went on with Sylvan. Fucking hell. Couldn't do shit with him.
Couldn't you?
Couldn't do shit. Literally to the point where I was literally just like giving up. Like I'm trying, and that's burning out. I'm releasing. I used to squeezing, like not letting go. I'm like, all right, I'll carry on.
Shit.
About 5 times that happened in the same match. Sort of thing. He pushed me to the fucking limit. Like, even though he weren't trying at all, but it's just making me carry on. I was like, mate, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Then after that,
I
tried going on the rings after that. No, the fucking Olympic rings, pull-up rings.
Oh yeah.
Last time I'd done them, I was doing like the fucking cross, the fucking muscle ups on them. Couldn't even fucking do a proper pull-up on them.
It was where you was burnt.
I hope it's just where I was burnt, not where I'm feeling weak.
Who was at training at Slough today then?
It's only me, Sylvan, Gary, Mentor, and Eva.
Oh, was it?
Eva, the woman, yeah, she's feeling strong as well.
Yeah.
You know, won't be long for her. Right, let's have a quick catch up in the chat. So people have missed a load of comments. Got Enrico in the chat, Oliver Scott in the chat, John Fox, Holly Stewart, World's Strangest Man. Big B's in the chat. What's happening, mate?
Going on.
What's going on? Right, fuck it. What, you feeling good for Tom then?
Yeah, man.
Mate.
Starting way.
Mate, these people that fucking signed in to this just to watch Paul.
Did they?
Fucking mate, we're down to fucking 13 watchers now. Take the piss.
Celebrity.
Take the fucking piss. We'll get back. Got Dave Anderson in the chat. Yeah, man. Wankers, don't come back. Fucking right. King of the Table coming up.
Yeah.
This weekend. Do you know any matches, or I've got to find them?
Is that Camille Letting?
Oh yeah, fucking hell. Fucking hell. Let me see if I can get the full list up.
Yeah, I think
yeah, left arm. Is that left arm or right arm?
So left arm.
Fuck me. That could be a good little gateway one for Camille. He's had a few big wins already, but if he beats Leletin,
oh mate, that would be unbelievable.
Fucking hell, will it? Can he beat him?
Yeah,
I think he can, you know. I think he will because of Leletin's style. He's just all back pressure.
His back
like,
pressure.
Back
he
pressure.
drops his body and rises at the same time, doesn't he?
Yeah, I think like for someone like Camille and that, you got to meet him, sort of thing.
Nah, because that's what takes. Because Camille needs that press.
That's what I mean. If you kind of top roll against press,
if he can't get in that press position and let him pull back straight away, he ain't gonna be able to get in that position.
Yeah, it depends if Letting sort of just tries posting up or if he cuts down. Do you know what I mean? At the same time.
Yeah.
If he cuts down on him, sort of thing, keeps that side pressure. Could be a bad thing for Camille, but I think he needs. I think he'll have more success if he keeps it sort of like wrist to wrist sort of thing. I think if he runs away from Camille's wrist is free. He can just go under. And right, who's this now? Dan Earthquake. Tom, 50 quid says Camille wins. I'll join you on that bet, Dan. I say Camille wins as well. Shit. I'm not fucking betting against you anymore, Dan. Fuck that. I'm still paying you in installments.
What other
I don't know.
Oh, is that Bowen and the Schoolboy as well?
Bowen and the Schoolboy.
Lachlan Adair and somebody else in it. Paul, is it?
Paul Lynn. Yeah. I think let's go Bowen and Schoolboy a minute.
Yeah.
Oh, see, that's right. So Leonidas pulled Schoolboy, and there weren't too much in it, but he was able to fucking top roll him and beat him in the end.
Yeah.
Schoolboy was a bit more technical, but Leonidas had a bit more horsepower.
Yeah.
And Leonardus went through Larry quite easy. I don't know. I really don't know, you know. That's going to be a tough one. I think it's going to be Sod's Law that Bowen beats him 3-0.
Yeah, I reckon Bowen's going to win it.
I think he will. To be honest. I think Ryan's got that same mindset of that positive mindset sort of thing. And Schoolboy's like Bowen don't care about losing to Schoolboy, but Schoolboy's cares about losing to Bowen. If you care about losing to Bowen, you're probably going to lose to Bowen.
Yeah, exactly.
It's one of them ones.
It's the curse of Bowen. That's what happened to Bogdan.
Yeah, exactly. Never take a match with Bowen. Even if you can murder him, don't take a match with him because he will beat you.
Yeah.
100%. Then you got Lachlan and Paul Lynn.
Yeah, I reckon Lachlan's going to win that.
I think that's a close one, you know.
Nah, I think Lachlan's going to win that quite easy.
I don't know. Again, I think Lachlan's got the edge, but yeah, do you know what I'm thinking about it? Just position-wise and everything. Like Lachlan stays above his arm when he hooks, triangulates over. Yeah, to be fair, I think Paul Lynn's going to struggle to pull through him.
Who else is at King of the Table?
I was just about to fucking start looking.
Is that Auden Larratt? Is Auden Larratt got a match with that English geezer at this one?
Is that King of the Table, is it?
I don't know.
I think it might be. Let me try and get it up. I spoke to that James English a few weeks ago. Offered him a little bit of trading and that, but he said it was too late. He's going away and whatever.
He said he don't need your shit training.
Yeah, basically said, I don't fucking like you, Tom. I don't need you. I'll do this myself.
He contacted Bowen instead.
I've been doing this 6 months now. I know what I'm doing. Of the table. Is it King of Table 10?
Is it?
I don't know.
What's the next one?
No, that was in February. King of the Table 11.
Well, this next one's number 11.
Here we go. Got the matches here. Do not consent. I am over 18. Wait, wrong website. Right, so you got best of 7 right arm. Oleg Petrenko, Krudgeli Ongabayev.
Shut up.
Yeah, man.
That's a
Right arm.
That's a good match.
I'm gonna go out there and say Ongabayev.
Yeah, I'm gonna say I want Petrenko to win, but I don't know. Could be a close one.
Yeah, I mean,
I want Petrenko.
Ongabayev's coming off a loss as well, isn't he, against Todd Hutchins?
Yeah.
So I think.
Well, that's similar style to Petrenko.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. I think Ongabayev's going to be ready for it this time.
If Ongabayev cracks his wrist, then yeah, Ongabayev's got it. But if he don't, then Petrenko's too strong.
Yeah, that's it. It's either going to be Petrenko's not going to go through him easy. No. Even if Petrenko gets what he wants, he's not going to go through him easy. But if Ongabayev gets his hand and wrist like on the speed and the hit, then he's going to be in cruise control.
Yeah.
I think so. I will say Ongabayev, and he's quick as well. He can, even if he hits him from centre to the base, then it's pretty much game over from there. I think Petrenko won't pull him back from that. I don't think. Or his wrist flop back.
Who's next?
You got Michael Todd versus Lars Robakken from Norway. Again, Todd's hard to bet against now. Especially with his last outing, like it's just no quitting him.
Who, Michael Todd?
Yeah, I mean Lars is a big guy as well. He's strong, but I think Todd's going to be able to get his hand. I think as soon as he gets a bit of burn on your hand and that, he's going to be able to get that every round.
Yeah,
and he usually does, especially in the past and that as well. What we've seen, if he gets one bite on you and turns it into a war, he's going there every single round.
Till you burn.
Yeah. Then you got Rivaz Lutides versus Georgi Zoranov.
Don't know them, to be honest with you.
Georgia versus Kazakhstan.
Love them, Georgia.
Ravaz from Georgia, Zoranov from Kazakh.
From Kazakh.
Yeah, from Kazakh. It's lazy, innit? Can't even be asked to say the whole fucking name. That's right, Arm. I think that's going to be a pretty close match, to be honest. That's one of the matches I'm struggling to call. I'm gonna give Zoranov the edge on that, but I'm gonna say that it's best of 7 as well. It's a title match, I think.
Is it?
So I'm gonna say Zoranov 4-2.
Yeah, smashed it.
It won't go the whole 7. I don't think it'll go all 7. I think it'll be 4-2.
I don't even know who these people are, to be honest with you.
Yeah, you do. You know the faces though.
I might do.
Yeah, here's one. Artem Morozov versus Ivan Matashenko.
See, I know Morozov. I don't know Matashenko.
Do you not?
Nah.
No, neither do I.
Where's he from?
Russia. He's from Russia.
What's his name?
Ivan Matashenko.
Nah.
Nah.
Nah, don't ring no bells, mate.
Nah, same here, neither do I. Again, I'm gonna. It's another tight match, to be honest. I mean, Morozov. I hadn't seen much of him, but I hadn't seen his last couple of outings.
His left arm, innit?
I know he got fucking really strong. Yeah, that's on the left arm. And then he got a little bit ill and he lost some weight and that. So I don't know how he's performing lately. So I'm going to go Matashenko on that one.
Is it?
Yeah. Oh, you got a fucking. There's 2 matches that are cancelled as well.
Who's that?
Hang on a minute. Is this the fucking right? Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Yeah. So there's 2 matches that are cancelled. Kaplenkov versus Gasparini. Right on.
Oh, is it? What's the main event?
Well, it was cancelled because of Dennis' health issues.
Fucking hell.
Dennis, calm down, mate.
You see more berries.
I was eating my porridge.
No.
Another match that had been cancelled. Right arm. I guess it's going to be I guess it's meant to be a rematch. Todd Hutchins versus Ongabayev.
Well, that's cancelled.
Yeah, Todd Hutchins won't be able to compete. That's what he says.
It's Ongabar's Van Petrenko.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah, that's what it is now.
Lovely.
Yeah, buddy. Right, we've got fucking hell. We're back up to 20 in the chat. Nice one. Stay in, people. Hit the like, all that shit. Right, who's in the chat quickly? Scott Barrett's in the chat. We've got Wolf in the chat. Who else is on the troll up a little bit? Missed quite a few. The Sexy Bastards in the chat. That's a good name. Right, Dave Anderson's in the chat. We've already said him. Diabolical Billy. Yeah, boy. Right, so we got the EAL qualifiers this weekend.
It's this weekend.
Yeah, mate. And I think there's going to be a little showing from the London team.
Is it?
I think so. I'm pretty sure there is because of well, see, Alex posted on the story earlier. He's asking about what weight class he should do. 95, 105 or 105 plus.
Alex who?
Binzari. Sandu.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. See if he's replied. I told him just do 105. He's put win it, we will see.
Oh, he's chasing you, bro.
You don't need to chase me. He only needs to ask me. Just like ask nicely.
That's one of them. What, is Killy back over here?
Nah, I know. I think Alex is training with what's it called, Vasily and Peter Power, and
Yeah, standard.
he's training with them boys. I don't think Bogdan trains with them now.
No.
I don't think he does. No.
Fair enough. Yeah, that'll be interesting. Who shows up to that? I think the Birmingham lot might be showing up to the Wolverhampton one as well, because that's quite close for them, isn't it?
Yeah, they should do. They should do. I mean, what one's been there so far? The only one that I know of so far is Scotland. That's happened.
Yeah, Scotland. There was meant to be one in Middlesbrough or something, but it got cancelled.
Yeah, that got cancelled. So the next one is this one, Wolverhampton. And then there's going to be one in London as well in September or October, I think.
Potter's Bar.
Potter's Bar, yeah, that's the one. And there's one in Wales as well in September. This Wolverhampton one is pretty central for everyone, isn't it? So I think this is probably going to be the busiest one.
Should be a big one.
I'm not sure if it's top 2 qualify for the finals or
Saturday.
Sunday, 2nd of June.
Yeah, I might go to that.
Yeah, I'm going to go to it. I was meant to be I was meant to be doing something on the Sunday, but
Are you entering?
Hey?
Are you entering?
I don't know. I'm going to see who's there. If there's anyone that looks too strong, then I'm not going to enter. I'm going to be smart about this shit now. I'm like, right, no, not you. Oh no, Alex is in the class. I'm not going to do that.
Oh no.
When have I ever fucking backed out? James Wall because he's too strong.
Yeah, no.
No, seriously, I'm gonna see how I feel on the day. To be honest, there's a few qualifiers coming up. I'm gonna be at that one no matter what. If I'm not entering it, I'll referee it or whatever.
What, on Sunday?
Yeah. If there's a referee, I'll let some refereeing while I'm there.
I ain't fucking under 75 kilo yet, so that's why I'm doing the Wales one.
You doing the Wales one?
Yeah.
Yeah, stand up. I think that's September, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah, what's this? Diabolical Billy. East vs West, 1,000 qualifiers. Oh, fucking hell, bit of tongue. East vs West, 1,000 qualifiers just to qualify for the semi. Yeah, 1,000's a bit of exaggeration, isn't it, Billy? It's like 950. No, it's good though. It's fucking like to have all the qualifiers and that. It's guaranteeing that everyone gets a chance as well, isn't it? So there's no excuses from anyone there. No. I think everyone's silly if they don't go for it. Because they're actually fighting for something as well. Like it's all right fighting for like a national title or a normal tournament and that, but
this is money.
Exactly. Like, it's a big chance, isn't it, to fucking get into it. I think you'll see a lot of people there'll be some people that like surprise you, like on the actual day, especially in the finals. It might be something you don't expect to win just because they've been training that extra bit hard and they want it enough.
Yeah, exactly.
And for me, that's the first time I beat Craig years ago when it was for the WAL qualifier.
Was it?
I thought, fuck this, it's worth breaking my arm. And yeah. And that was that. Just the mindset of people, though. Like, you might get people that just up it, sort of thing. Now they know they're fighting for something.
Exactly that.
They might fucking start getting on the juice and that. Oh, hey, talking about that. That's something else we've got to talk about. So, there's a few chats and that a few weeks ago on Paul's channel. Dan Earthquake and that were on there, RVJ and all that. You can go back and watch it. Paul made a comment about doing 8 tests, like 8 random tests at the Nationals this year. But what are you watching, Billy?
Hey?
What are you watching?
I'm just fucking flicking through this thing. It's my emails.
Flicking through what? Oh, emails. Right. Right, yeah. So Nationals, they were talking about having the Doping at nationals. Oh, fucking hell, I hate that when you're about to sneeze and you don't. Not me, all the fucking times. Right, back on it. Doping at nationals. It's not happening now. It's not going to be happening. They were speaking about it. Paul was on about doing like 8 free tests, doping tests, like random at nationals. But yeah, I had a little chat with Dan Earthquake, the president of the PAA, and it's going to be too much hassle to do it, and it's not going to happen, basically. So all the juice heads, you ain't got to hide away anymore. You can come back into the nationals. Pod heads carry on smoking. You're all good.
Fucking
You know, beer drinkers never fucking affected anyway. But yeah. So good news for everyone that's juicing. You ain't got to fucking be clean for the nationals. And there's money to be won at nationals now with a Triple Crown. So fucking start jabbing up people.
Is it at the nationals? Is it the Triple
Yeah.
Crown?
You know, yeah. Have you heard about that Triple Crown?
Yeah.
He's going to basically you got like 3 qualifiers, and you win each qualifier you win or you place in. You get like a certain amount of keys or coins or whatever.
Yeah, but there ain't a set date for it yet, though, is there?
No, not yet. Fucking nah, there ain't actually. I'm not sure. Obviously, the fucking nationals. I thought the draw was happening at the nationals, but there'd have to be 3.
Final.
There has to be 3. Another 2 tournaments before nationals, which they aren't scheduled yet. So I'm not sure what's going to happen there.
Yeah.
It might start at the nationals this year, but the draw won't probably happen until next year, unless he just uses the nationals as like just a one-off sort of thing, one competition. Whoever gets the coins there gets spin on the wheels.
Yeah, innit?
And he's saying like there's people that like up to top 6, like the bottom 3 will
Get 1 coin.
well, I think the bottom 3 winners can potentially win a table on God's table.
Oh, standard.
And that's like 4th, 5th, and 6th. And the top 3 can win like prize money. I think the first place can win up to $5,000. Like on the day, like spin it right on the wheel, sort of thing.
Yeah.
It's not bad at all. I might start fucking juicing. Okay, that's some serious money, that is. All right, who's in chat? Dan Earthquakes still good Scott doing chain his ISO deadlifts whilst listening. Spaces in the chat, headed to the gym, drop by to leave a like. Nice one, mate. Anyone's in here now, please leave a like on our channel. Very much appreciations.
Yo, I need to breeze Holland, man.
Yeah, you would, wouldn't you?
I do. My missus comes back from work in literally a couple of minutes.
Yeah.
And I need to do the dishwasher if she's going to go mental.
Oh, it's like that. I thought it was the hooligan.
It's one of them, mate. Got household chores nowadays.
You wear the trousers, she just tells you what ones to wear.
She's going to be like, oh, I told you didn't do it. I said before you weren't going to do it.
Podcast is a fucking waste of time. Why do you do that?
I see you on there again chatting shit.
Does she ever watch it back?
No, she never watches it, mate.
Fucking hell, we say whatever we want then.
Yeah, you know it.
Not worth it.
Yeah, man, I'll catch you lot in a bit.
Yeah, go on.
Take it easy, man.
I'll be back up in a second anyway.
Alright, sweet.
Oh, safe, man. Yeah, send me the link to that thing.
Yeah, I will do.
Send it now, yeah? Before you do this.
Yeah, I will do, mate. Safe.
He's not going to fucking send me that link. Right, so is there anything else that we haven't covered yet? Like anything up to date yet? I haven't seen Sandu pulling in a while, actually. I haven't seen him active, so that'll be interesting to see what he does. He's been doing the Romanian nationals and all that. He's looking strong. He's training with Peter Power, Vasily, and all them guys. So he's still on training, and that he's going to get good. He's getting really good. Yeah. That's another thing as well that I'm doing. I said it. I've put the feelers out a few weeks ago with a few different clubs and that. I'm going to do a little tour soon. Either every day or every other day. I'm going to be going to a different club. Possibly if they're within range of each other and the times meet up, I could probably do like 2 clubs in a day. I'll start releasing little videos and that of me training with different clubs and that, give my opinions on them. My opinion on who's got the best training regimes and all that shit. So that'll be quite interesting. That's going to be coming up really soon. Probably one of the first club I'll have to visit is Swindon, because I've been meaning to get there. It's only an hour down the road from me and I've never been there before. And they have come down to me a few times, so I need to stop being lazy and get down to them. Get some decent training in. Then you got like you got Sussex Arms. I have to get down to them as well. A few of the London teams, Milton Keynes, Birmingham, then spiraling up north as well to Paul's Club, Leeds. Get up there with Ted and all that. But yeah, I'm going to start filming them all and giving my opinions on their training regimes and that. If I can help them anyway, I might even learn something from them. So yeah, it's all well and good. Any more questions? Anyone? I'm going to shoot off here in a minute, unless anyone's got anything else they want to chat about. If not, just tell me fuck off. Before you do, though, make sure you leave a like. East vs West qualifiers in the States is a money grab, diabolical. It's one of them, mate, isn't it? It's one way or another in that, whether they're charging or what or not. And they're filming it and that, using it to draw attention in. It's bringing money into arm wrestling and it's bringing people into it as well. Bringing money and people into the sport. So it's one of them. But if you can do it, then why not? That's what I say, mate. Holly's no White Wolf. Hey Holly, how come the Claymore doesn't say Holly's husband? Don't kill me, James. That's a fucking good point, actually. He's going to have to change that now, isn't he? Ad Barnett's in the chat. What's happening, mate? Ad Barnett's another one of these guys, you know, that, like I say, it's that positive mindset. He's hungry for it. He knows what he wants to achieve in that. He's quite realistic as well, from what I've seen and heard of him. And that when I've chatted to him and that before as well, he's got high aspirations. And it's one of them things, like you aim for the stars to reach the moon. You got to aim high to get high. If you're not aiming for it, you're not going to reach it, are you? So Ad Barnett is going to be one of these guys in the next couple of years to watch out for in the UK, 100%. Yeah, quite a bit of potential there, and he's really hungry for it as well. So it's going to be good to see what he can do. I heard Corey West is putting Mindagos Arm Gods Winter Blast. That could be a good match. That could be a good match. Where'd you hear that? Because if I haven't heard that, I hear everything. And I haven't heard that. That could be a good match, though. It's doable for Mindagos as well. Obviously, Corey's favourite. But I don't know. Obviously, I'd love it if Mindagos could beat him. I think at the minute, that's a big ask. But it's definitely doable for him. Definitely. Styles make matches. Mindagos is going to have to take it away from his hand. Like he's going to have to get to his arm, bone line him, isolate his bicep, and try and burn the fuck out of him. Especially I favour Mindagos more over 7 rounds as well. If it's 7 rounds, then Mindagos would win in a screaming match. Then had you half hour late. Paul was here earlier. Oh, that could have been good. Could have had you both on, actually. That would have been good. Right, I'm going to fuck off now. I'm going to leave you all be. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. Really appreciate it. We're going to be at the EAL qualifiers in Wolverhampton on Sunday coming up. That's going to be a banger. Will I enter it? Won't I enter it? Do I need to enter it? It's one of them things, isn't it? We're going to find out. But thanks for tuning in, everyone. Make sure you leave a like. Tell all your friends about us. Say how boring we are and all that shit. And we'll see you next Tuesday. There we go.